everybody. Wow. Well, it's going to be a little warmer today. Got to get some things done. Got the rent ready to go to the landlord. He can probably pick it up. Got the bills paid. Got to go to the ATM and take out some spending money. And maybe, just maybe, more than likely, I'm going to be ordering some more groceries from Instacart today. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Pretty much normal, everyday routine. We are also advertising North American Snow Queen Blizzard today as well, because it's one of our other channels that we had created that kind of was, kind of underused. And I figured, why not? If you got notifications on that one, and you got notifications on everything else, and DLive is open too. I think DLive is open today. Actually, let me check. Should be easy enough to do that. Check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, DLive can send me notifications too, I guess. So we're not on DLive right now, but I didn't think we would be. But that's because we're streaming on all of our YouTube channels right now. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Get to you in a second. Here you go. Today's channels we're streaming on are, in order, the one that we're on right now. We're also on Twitch. We're also on Kick. We're also on Rumble. And we are also on North American Snow Queen Blizzard. Or Blizz. So that's 5 channels. So we're streaming at all 5 networks at the same time today. So we are pretty much everywhere. We'll just start on DLive right now. But maybe that'll change in the future. Just get back here. Okay, so, well, thank you very much for the membership follows and things like that. And, I'm trying to grow the, alternative channels because I want to see if we can still grow. If maybe there's just some reason the main channel is kind of tied down. Don't know why, but we got a new person there now, so thank you very much to the new person. I appreciate that very much on Kick. Let's see, they're following you on the main YouTube channel. Well, still thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, you just pressed the wrong button. No, I just do that. Sorry about that. I'm feeling a little bit better than it was the last few days. Unfortunately, my throat's a little dry because I haven't had a humidifier on for a few days, and I can feel it. And remember we were talking about the membrane universe, right? Brain theory. Well, this morning I ended up creating a new universe when I had to blow my nose. The force of mucus. The weak force, the strong force, and the mucosal rubber cement force. Good morning, Terry Kitty. How you doing? So let's get Modern War open and get started on that. YouTube did not get mad at me when I covered Nippa. Thank you very much, YouTube, for at least understanding that I did cite my sources. I actually showed an actual video from a medical doctor who is licensed to practice in the United States. Thus, you can't say I was making stuff up. And I think that helps a lot. So, financially, we're doing pretty good this month. Not only did we got 61 in donations from Kick yesterday. Good morning, Hammer and Nails. Welcome to the show today. Go to Brutally Lauren's channel and you will see all of my channel links and her promote your channels here section. And it is pretty large number of channels. Her battle zone, I will put that on our Discord again for you guys who don't have it. It was something that Lauren and Noodles are working on together. And I know I posted it once before. I'll post it again. And I think it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I have a question. What's that? Is there any way you can actually install one of those multi-channel notifiers in the Discord that makes it easier so you don't have to keep posting links? The reason is it always, like people said, is when we see the links posted, they're 30 minutes before, and then we forget. Well, it's true that the new people who have been here may forget them because they don't have a clue. They don't know our shows on at 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday. So yeah, I can see what you're suggesting. But what we need is not just to post the links on Discord. We need to post them on Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook.
Oh, yeah!
So you need a pretty advanced tool for that. It would help.
Oh, yeah!
And it gotta find one that's free. Yeah. Well, I'm 60. How you doing today? We covered some interesting stuff last night with Noodles Rock. Anybody who didn't see when Noodles showed The Rock yesterday morning show would know much about what The Rock was about. All right, got a dinger donger. All right, 1 minute, please. Add one. Come on, let's go. Tiger, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
You're sounding a bit bunged up again.
Yeah, I think it's because there's another cold coming in again, I think.
Oh.
At least a little stuffy nose.
Good morning, Hammer. Good morning, M60.
I hope it's not Nippa. Well, how would I get Nippa? I haven't even gone anywhere. Yeah, I know. I haven't even been out of the house. I was supposed to go out of the house today.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you are bunged up again.
Yeah, that's definitely is cold. There's not the flu symptoms. I'm not tired or nothing. But that Nippa's scary though. 25% survivability rate.
Wow. What does this one do then? Is this
This is mainly in Southeast Asia right now. It comes from fruit bats.
Oh, fucking hell. Fruit fucking bats.
So the thing
All comes from Asia, doesn't it? All these weird shitty things.
Seems like everybody wants to kill you.
Hi, R&D.
Well, that's what happens when you live in a death world. Everybody wants to kill you. Good morning, R&D. How you doing today?
M60 would like to suggest something. Absolutely. Suggestions welcome.
What would you like to suggest? Welcome. Let's get this channel right. Let's slide this over here. So, the thing is, good morning, Michelle. It says I'm 60. Well, if you have to get followers on all those platforms too, I suggest what? A nice tool that automatically takes care of all the notifications for free. That doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, and basically just quietly passes the links out to all the platforms. I do. I also stream and I also post links in Fish Tank.
She does. In fact, M60
and in Battle Zone and in a few other places too.
She has been kicked out of a few Discords for posting too much of her.
M60 has never left. I mean, Fish Tank has left me alone. They just let me post. You know.
Yeah.
The problem is I post them at 9:30, and then like some people say, when 9:30 comes, we forget at 10.
That's true, Michelle. I just ignore anything you post before 10.
That's why I didn't even post anything this morning. Because I was talking to Bertie Lauren, that was why. And by the time I looked at the clock, it was already 9:50. He said, "Oh shoot!" I said I didn't post any live stream links. But here's the difference: I run at a regular scheduled time every day. Everybody knows they start about 10.
Very true. This is your slot.
Yeah. And same like Lumi has her 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Silver Moon Radio says 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like I told Brutally Lauren in her subscribe to these channels page, and she thought that was kind of fascinating that we keep all these channels sorted. And then we added the North American Snow Queen Blizzard to the list today to help promote that channel, because it was suggested to me that since that channel is so new, that maybe it's not shadow banned. But I don't think my channel is shadow banned, but somebody said that you never know, your channel could be shadow banned.
I don't think so, Michelle. I mean, we do probably push the boundary sometimes with a few of our topics and our views, which are not politically correct all the time.
Yeah. I know we're not always politically correct all the time either. I'm surprised that the YouTube didn't bletch about or complain about the doctor's thing yesterday.
What doctor's thing?
About the Nippa virus. I posted his warning from the World Health Organization on it.
Is there a vaccine?
No.
Oh my God! Talking to doctors,
all I can do is intubate you and keep you in hospital to help reduce the swelling of the encephalitis of the brain, which is what makes it so dangerous. It's not like COVID. It's not just an upper respiratory thing. It attacks the brain directly.
Fuck. Another fucking jab coming out then. So anyway, listen, I go to the doctors, the normal doctor, not my kidney doctor, to get my blood done yesterday.
Oh
my God. I thought, I'll get that done. It'll take a couple of minutes and I'll be gone. Oh, no, Michelle. At the end of it, I'd had the flu jab, the pneumonia jab, a pap smear, a full body check, my lab work, my urine work. She's booked me in for a mammogram, and then I got to go back and get a shingles jab.
Did you get your tetanus updated?
My tetanus was fine, but she did talk about it. I couldn't believe it. I only went in to do blood.
Well, now it means you don't have to worry about a few shots for a few years.
Well, it was the pap smear that I felt violated when I come out of there.
I understand.
I'm too embarrassed to say, like, look, I only came in to give blood. I thought, I'll get it out the fucking way.
I still have to go schedule my mammogram. I haven't done that yet. I was going to do that in the spring when the weather warms up.
Well, this pap smear was one that I've never had before. It was like a full examination. Usually it's quick.
At least you know the plumbing's working.
Oh no, I felt violated after I came out.
I understand that.
I honestly kept going.
It's kind of like the song by Poor Poor Beautiful Me by Linda Ron said, I met a man in Hollywood who was a credit to his gender. Put me through a few changes more, sort of like a wearing blender. I used to live in New Hartford next to the wearing plant. They used to make blenders, those wearing blenders and kitchen appliances right in New Hartford. People don't know that. We live right next to the place.
Oh, it's done now, but ugh. That's why I don't like going to the doctors. They get you in there and they want to do everything. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here just for a blood test and a urine test.
Well, at least you got enough information in your base profile that's going to save you some time in the future.
Well, it's done now. Fuck it. I mean, I'm just not going back. The shingles can wait.
I told Dr. Scotio, I said, look, I'm going to make it clear with your office one time. I am not going back for that biopsy and paying another $350. I said, you can friggin' pound sand. I am the insurance company. I am not paying for that procedure. So you're going to have to just get the other deep cleaning done, like you said, the deep descaling, and get it done with, okay? Because otherwise, I'm going to be more than upset with you. And second of all, the other thing is, who actually gives me the replacement teeth? Oh, your regular dentist does. So they never told me that they were going to give me the replacement teeth. So does that mean that I'm going to be stuck having to make more homemade teeth because no one actually thought about telling me who was going to give me my replacement partials? They said they never told you that they were going to give me the partials. No. I got the impression that you were going to be giving me the partials. Oh, no, we're just doing the deep scaling.
Okay. So, hi, Krista, I see you.
No, you're not Black Krista.
It's not tax season. It's nearly renters rebate season. More money coming in.
Yes, it starts in March.
Yes,
and we're going to get the deep cleaning is going to be
$700
starting on the 9th of March. So I got to get ready to schedule Uber for that because I'm not going to go through the dial right with a mouthful of gauze coming home going. At least with Uber, I can just punch it on my phone, schedule a pickup and a drop off.
So you don't want to use the free ride. You've got to use Uber because
it's easier for me. Because the situation, my mouth is going to be full of gauze. I'm going to be embarrassed to hell.
What difference does it make it who's driving the car? Look, if you want to pay for it, go ahead and pay for it. Do I think that's right? No, but hey ho. If it gets you down the fucking dentist, just pay for it.
I could ask if they will arrange
I
it.
would attend.
Because it's called Uber Medical. And yes, theoretically, they should be able to arrange the ride. I think they told me they don't normally work with Uber Medical.
Some of us have a tax man that do our taxes.
This is what taxes now? It's Billy Elijah.
It's one of your trolls now. Upset that you're getting donations and thinking that you should be paying tax on them. These are gifts. These are gifts.
Yeah, I got my 1099 MISA. I didn't make as much as you think. I made about $6,000.
Yeah. What are you supposed to get with that? That's fuck all.
That was pretty much puts us worth of $25,000. But yeah, don't scare me alone. Go down to H3. H&R Block and say, here's my 1099 miscellaneous. Here's my social security information. Now, how much tax do I owe? Why'd you go? Well, besides us filing it, you're going to be paying us about $75. What's on taxes?
Don't worry about it then, Michelle. We can afford $75 tax. Don't worry about it.
I know. I got still about $800 in my bank account right now. on a checking account. So actually,
Some of that was gifts. Some of that was birthday gifts, and
doesn't that?
Yeah. Some of that was not even donations. It was to buy stuff for the show.
Yeah. We have to figure out how you set up an itemized business deduction system. That's what each and
we had to buy all new stuff this year.
Well, we bought the inverters or the UPSs. We bought the solar panel and actually I bought the power bank. The solar panel was a gift. A few other things. The steering wheel was kind of an extra luxury. The computer in the bedroom was kind of a gift, but it was kind of a luxury too. I don't know if the computer in the bedroom is a taxable business expense.
Hey, pretty cat.
Yes, I know they send it to the IRS. And so they also send the 1099 SSA to this IRS as well.
You can call me ignorant. I don't care. I don't know about benefits and all this shit and what she could earn, and I don't know.
I just had to redo the redetermination for the food stamps yesterday online. Hopefully that went fine. You know, my food stamps ain't stupid because they have access to my banking information. They can see all the deposits. I got a feeling they're going to go, wow, looks like you make a little more than just the minimum here, honey. Guess what? We're going to take some food stamps away. No! You don't give me enough as it is.
Michelle, this worries me.
You got plenty.
You know why this worries me? Because you cannot rely on these fucking... If they take away some of your food stamps, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be getting that many donations every month. What about if donations go down?
Exactly. That's the problem. It's not like a regular job where you're getting a steady paycheck. Well, that's why the food stamps works just like that.
You know what? Maybe we need to put these donations in a different account.
Well, I wouldn't put it in PayPal. Actually,
no, in a different name. Maybe.
They do get donations in PayPal too and Cash App, but technically, they can still find out those too if they really want to go digging, even though they're not listed anywhere.
Why would anyone give a shit whether Michelle's getting a few extra $?
Because the United States Department of Agriculture is a bean counting organization.
Do you know, my point is this. Michelle is deaf, blind. She has some mental issues, whatever. We love her. But she's already been hit by some bad things, you know? So what if she gets a few little extra $? She's here every fucking day, rain or shine. Who cares?
Well, I don't usually buy junk food on food stamps. In some states, they've already passed that, so they've already applied for the waivers. Connecticut didn't, but it is true that in some states you cannot get junk food on food stamps. Besides, what exactly counts as junk food? Is pizza junk food? If so, how? Because pizza can also be considered healthy too.
Yeah, because, I mean...
It's not like potato chips. It's not like eating potato crisps. It's not like eating chocolate bars. It's...
The steak. Yeah, I know, but this is... I just think when people...
Actually, in the case of the USDA, it's actually USDA gives money to the states as a block grant. And then the money is dispersed out. And... states that have too many clerical errors can be penalized for it and can actually be forced to pay up for the difference for the clerical errors.
You know what, Michelle? I say we change the subject. I don't even like this subject.
I don't like the subject either because it's complicated and the code.
Yeah, and then there's some jealousy little twats out there who'll probably make a phone call or do something stupid. Don't worry about it. We'll cover it.
Yeah. I mean, so the descaling for the teeth.
There's always one, isn't there, that's jealous. Obviously can't get a YouTube show going or anything. Well, Shell gets some donations, which are very nice donations at the moment.
Oh, we have gotten some
jealousy
nice ones.
strikes. The old jealousy.
These clothes I'm wearing, even though I wore stress for a few days. This is a nice dress I wear. Was bought for me. I was on my wish list. People bought this dress. That don't count. It's not even on any kind of receipt. It's taxable.
That's a gift.
It was a gift, yeah.
And some of those donations were money towards gifts.
Yeah,
towards
and tools
bricks,
and other things.
For noodles and you. So it wasn't even all your money. That's... Yeah, there's ways. Morning, Grizz.
That's kind of stupid, though, when people say people don't like to see people do it better. But I'm going to... let me speak on that for a minute. I know you want to change the subject, and I agree. I want to change it too, but let's cover this. First of all, number one, when a person's doing better than someone else, maybe that person that's not doing as well should ask a question. Can I do anything to make my life better? Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I'm not looking at enough opportunities.
Well, maybe that person just think, stop being a busybody and do something entertaining instead of being a busybody. Yeah. A Karen. Fucking Karen. Many Karens on YouTube, Michelle. Mentally ill people and
I wonder if that's one of the reasons why the donations kind of went down the shitter, because everybody kept thinking I was doing better than they are. I mean, I am doing better, but that's because, yes, the show helps offset a lot of expenses. Finally, my bank accounts are showing positive investments into savings and checking. And I'm still hoping to one day get enough money put aside so that I can move on, get a better place. I still want to do that.
Exactly. How can anyone be envious of anything?
And remember, I still have to pay for my funeral plot. I still have to take care of that. I still have to get that done. I still have to get a will done. I have to get that done too. So these are things that keep coming up that are not forgotten. They're always in the back of my mind, nagging me. You don't have your will yet. You don't have your burial plot yet. You don't have the undertaker arranged yet. You don't have... I don't know what to do with that one step at a time. Okay.
Yeah, let's not worry about that. It's something we all, I guess, have to think about.
Yeah, there's a lot of Karens on YouTube, absolutely.
There is a lot of Karens and mentally ill. If you want mentally ill people, I've never known...
I don't know what the male versions are called. Just call them Kens. Kens?
So many mentally ill people on YouTube. How do they gather that many mentally ill people on one platform? It's amazing.
It's because the cost entry to YouTube is really not that bad. You just get a phone, it has a camera, has a microphone, and that's how to get on here. Same thing with TikTok. I'm still waiting for my official award letter from TikTok. It'll give it to me in about 3 days to determine if I'm going to be able to live stream. I finally did set it up. Oh, Lord.
Oh, good. You changed your mind again. I'm pleased. Here we go.
Yeah, I actually had to start over with a whole new account.
Okay.
But yes, I did set up a TikTok account. I don't know if I'm going to use it.
I will do mine today. I know I said I was going to do it. I definitely will do it today. If I don't do it today, I have to take a punishment.
Well, I mean, it's up to them to review my account to determine if it's TikTok suitable material. And then,
I'm sure.
So if it's approved, great. But, I mean, I heard that they're even more annoying than YouTube is with the rules of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't think this channel doesn't get a chance to send out notifications like YouTube does. So from I checked it out on my computer and just flip through existing channels that show up there live. Flip, 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 flip. How do you know which channel you're watching? No, you don't.
It's so true, Krista. So many people do worry about what other people have, where other people live, who's dating who's got this.
I gotta make another universe.
I'm fucking.
There, I just put some new matter into a new membrane. Another universe made of mucus. That's from a joke from yesterday's discussion about the brain theory. It's weird though, because here I am. I mean, you might say I ain't working, money for nothing, and your YouTube audience for free. Excuse me. Let me just say one thing for anybody who thinks it's not working. It takes a lot of time to keep things working correctly. It takes time to plan. I do plan these shows in advance.
Do you? You plan today's show?
I planned yesterday's show as a good example when I did plan for a show because I had a specific topic that was so high priority that I felt we had to cover it.
Oh, okay. The fact that you get up and hit the live button every day at 10 o'clock is amazing, Michelle.
I gotta be 8
Whether
o'clock this
you
morning
plan
to
to it
care
or
of
not.
all the bills.
I wish we would plan a little bit more. Structure. I think this.
Well, now
streaming
I got
thing is
about 10 networks I'm on. 10 live stream channels. Do you realize that the software I use for streaming only allows me to do 5 at a time? Unless I
well,
wanna
again, you really. This is your main audience. on
This is the
YouTube.
main channel, yeah. North American Snow Queen Blizzard is going to be the second channel because that's going to be the one originally created as a backup in case this channel ever got banned. But I don't think this channel ever got banned because I never did anything to get banned by YouTube. And like was suggested, if you stream on another channel with completely separate email, the advantage is that you may not be shadow banned. That's
also,
true.
yeah, you need a backup channel. I know you've got Loomies, I guess.
Lummy's channel is completely separate. I can't be monetized, but Michelle has got the new channel under her name, so she can get in her social security number, tax ID, so she can get her channel monetized. I can't get my channel monetized.
All right, yeah, well, that's a good idea to get another one going.
And then we have the North American Snow Queen channel. We have the Welcome to My World channel. These are the YouTube ones.
I don't know who that person is, Watchdog. Do you know, Michelle?
Let's see. I don't know who that person is, Watchdog.
David Boldo looks like Don.
Dave Boldo looks like Don DeLuise. He's an actor.
Is he?
Yeah, he does kind of, doesn't he?
Hang on, let me look him up.
Don DeLuise was also a cook and a comedian. Unfortunately, he passed away about the same age that Noodles is now. Maybe a little older.
Actually, I see a bit of Bergie Boy in there as well.
I gotta get a social security number. I gotta get a green card. I have to. If this was back in the days of Biden's administration, that probably would have been a breeze. Easier anyway. Because they're gonna say, "Wait a minute, you're in the same body as Michelle. She's an American citizen." But I'm not Michelle Marie. That's my spouse. Oh wait, you're married? That means Michelle loses her disabled adult child benefits. Oops. welcome to this bear trap with sharp tongues on it. That would be very painful for Michelle. Because basically they say, well, your benefits will be cut in half. Oh, wait a minute. Your spouse is supposed to finance you. Wait a minute. That means Michelle's income will be less than $800. You tell her she's got more money now. I need to pay my rent this month. Jeez.
I think you should be allowed to earn what you want, Michelle. You've got handicaps.
I know. I have handicaps.
What other people aren't dealing with. So,
That's why Michelle's got disabled adult child benefits. And as long as she's getting disabled adult child benefits, as long as she's alive, she's good. But if for some reason Michelle has a stroke and I'm still here, I get zero.
Oh, Lumi, I think you'd want to be with Michelle if that happened.
Oh, I want to be with Michelle, absolutely. But I'm saying is that...
Well, you'd bugger off to Silver Moon as well then, wouldn't you? And meet her at Silver Moon.
Very likely. I've seen conjoined twins die less than 24 hours apart, so theoretically...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not going to walk around with a dead body stuck to you. It's going to go off, isn't it? And the blood can't circulate. Ugh.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could cut it off, though, once it died. Because now it doesn't matter if one dies. Like, if one is dying...
Yeah, with the conjoined twins...
Oh, let's cut her off, because she's going to die anyway, and then we can save this twin.
Yeah, maybe. If they're physically separate, depending on how they're conjoined, sometimes they can. Sometimes they can't. Like Abigail Brittany Hensel, for example, they're conjoined.
Yeah, but
from the lungs down.
If one of them got a brain tumor, you could just cut that head off.
That's murder.
It's not, because she's dying anyway. You got to save the other one.
If she did die, if her brain did die, say from this Nippa virus, and the other one didn't get Nippa,
you just cut the head off.
Then they could surgically remove the brain or the head. But
yeah,
there's also another question about, since one of them married a man, is the man unintentionally doing polygamy?
Well, they share a body. That's just, I mean, does the other one have to look away when they're having sex? Does the other one feel it when they're having sex?
They both feel it. They're totally connected at the pelvic area. They share the uterus together. It must be
a nightmare, Michelle. Imagine being the twin that didn't want him, doesn't like him. Like, she's gone and fucking married him. Now we got to have sex and do all that shit.
Me and Lumi have gone through that one with a couple people like Dory. Yeah. We came up with a simple rule. We have to both agree that the person's a good candidate or it's off.
Yeah.
And that solved a lot of problems. We still live by that rule. Yep.
I wish this would stop doing top chat. Oof.
I wish YouTube would leave that as a feature.
Leave it a fucking line. Why did they piss about with that?
Why can't they set up so you can basically set your preferences in advance, especially if you use the same settings over and over again?
You don't want to switch from top chat to other chats. Just leave it alone. It wasn't broken before.
Yeah, it is awkward when it does that.
Oh, I watched loads of shit yesterday. And I was on top chat and I was thinking, who are they talking about? I don't even see them in the chat. Because I was on top fucking chat.
No. I guess that could be an advantage. You don't have to see all the trolls poking fun at each other. Then they got to fix their notification system too, because people have said to me over and over again, as they have said to other content creators, we're not getting your notifications. They've had this problem since 2015, 2014 actually.
I don't get all notifications, but I get the notifications of the shows that I watch most often.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if the shows you watch most often, you might get those. But if you got as many as Michelle subscribed to, you don't always get them because there's just so many. Michelle's
It's
over.
just too many. It would be.
Michelle has about 1,100 channels she subscribed to.
Holy shit, Michelle! I don't know how many I got. I've probably got. I don't know. Maybe I should look.
I mean, I love science and tech channels, so I subscribe to them. Like some people eat chocolate bars, you know.
Yeah, I subscribe to some weird channels, but I like them. I'm subscribed to some kidney channels.
And I love and I love Usagi Electric, and I love Adrian's Digital Basement, and I love BigClive.com, and I love John Ward. He's a master electrician in the UK. I love watching his channels. I love the research that they do. It's really fun. I learned a lot of new things from those guys, and I absolutely love that. It was from BigClive.com. I learned about the Vago 222 and 221 lever nut connectors, which I absolutely love to bits. These things are like pit bulls for wire. When you clip the wire into those things, it ain't coming out unless you release the lever. Then they can slide out just like a buns out of an oven, right? Just slides right out perfectly easy. And when you want to put it back in, slide the wire back in, close the wire nut clamp, and the pit bulls sink their teeth right into the wire again.
I know what you watch. You like some cooking shows.
I do watch some of those too. I watched Cooking History.
You like anything to do with cats? Like you like that new AI cat?
I love watching AI channels, and AI podcasts by AI is great. It's great for me because like when I'm just tired and I just want to hear AIs debate things between each other, I just let them just listen. Sometimes I doze off. Lately, I've been watching AI play Mafia. It's a game. It's kind of funny how the different AIs look at how their strategy. The AIs playing Monopoly was fun too. I mean, I need to do a video on those little lever nuts. Those things are sweet. Oh, really, God, man, those things are beautiful. My God.
We're talking about nuts and bolts here, aren't we? Nuts.
We're talking about wire fasteners. I can get a couple wire nuts.
Look at how lovely and excited she's getting over these wire fasteners.
Here, actually, I got some samples.
Oh, we're gonna get a picture now of one of these sexy wire fasteners. Good morning, Chris.
All right, I'm gonna pull up some wire samples here, and some of these wires. You wouldn't think the wire nuts would grab onto. But they do. Let's see. Another piece in here.
See how quick she can pull something up when she wants to.
That's not it. I know I got a piece of scrap in here. Well, that'd be a good video for another day if I could find another piece of wire. Sorry, piece of scrap. Ah, I found one. Is that the... I don't know. Yeah, we use this wire, for example.
You've actually got the wire nuts.
Yeah, I do. Let me go.
Oh, okay. Oh, live showing here.
Let's go get you a couple pieces of sample here so you can see how they work. Okay, I'm going to get two of them. And,
oh, birthday meatloaf. What's today?
I'll show two different styles.
Yeah, you need to eat that up, Chris. Oh, your mum made you meatloaf for your birthday. That's so sweet.
I'm going to show Jimmy the...
Best gift you got. I gave you a sloppy snog with Mojo. Meatloaf the singer. Haven't had meatloaf in ages. I don't think I'm that keen on it. Just ground beef, isn't it?
just so you can see what the difference are.
Yes, we might be able to talk about the cables after the wire nuts.
Find a bigger piece of wire, but I can't.
Well, I'm expecting some good shit here when she shows me these wire nuts.
All right, I want to show you a couple different things. I'm going to show you something interesting, history and some modern stuff too. I'm looking for another piece of wire. I had it in here. That's not it. Nah. What? Well,
Hey, make sure we can see Michelle on the camera.
All right, on it. All right, so let me strip another piece of wire so I can show you.
Hi, Brutal.
Hold on a minute.
She might get that one.
Cut a piece of this wire.
Pretty cat,
I'm gonna
but
strip the end of it. I'm just gonna strip
maybe
the end of it
not.
because I can use it for another job. So let me switch over to the other camera. Okay. So, all right. So this is just a piece of wire. Oh, okay. Now, here we have two conductors, red and black.
You look nice today, Michelle.
Strip these the right length for the vagos. As John Ward said, let's do with the old American screwy. This is a wire nut, an American one. And what it's supposed to do, and this is actually too small for this. You're supposed to be able to twist it on like this.
Oh, okay.
And it won't stay on because it's too small. Okay. Well, Vago came up with two different systems. I'm going to grab one of each type. One's the old format. This is called the 222. This is the older style one.
222.
And this is the newer one. I'm going to grab a two position of each. Called the 221.
The 221.
I know, I'm always very specific with my numbers. All right, so I got one of each. Now, as I said for this example, you couldn't even get this wire. These go on the same way. You slide this open like this. You slide the wire into the strip gauge, which in this you can see it's right here. Slide it into the hole. Yeah, it's on. Now let's see you want to connect another wire to it. Say, I'm going to use a piece of this Ethernet cable for this.
Noodles would love those. He works with a lot of wire.
Yep. These things are nice because they're reusable. So
is that the 222 or the 221?
So now I can do the same thing. Open the other wire nut. Even take this category Ethernet wire.
Yep.
So they're stripped. Slide it into the hole.
Click. Hey, presto.
And when I want to take them off, I just lift the wire nut and they come out.
Wow. We need to show Noodles those. Because he's always messing about with wire at work.
Well, the older style are even more tenacious because these things are like pit bulls. These are very hard to open. Okay, it's the same deal. This wire will slide into the hole. Okay, let's just say you have two individual wires here. You just slide it into the hole.
Yep.
and this close it, and this is harder to close because these are tougher than the other ones, but these are still made. Vigo still makes both kinds, so they're also bigger, so they're a little more fiddly. But they work with solid and stranded wire. So you slide it in, and it's in, right?
Wow.
Same thing with the Ethernet wire. Same thing. I'll slide that into the other hole.
I mean, this is a game changer for electricians.
Yeah, it's
Game
a big
changer
game
for
changer.
electricians.
And there's a test point here where you can stick your test probes in to make sure your wiring is passing current.
Now, what's the price difference between the 222, the 221, and the old model?
Not much difference. They're about the same price, pretty close.
Oh, wow.
But because they're reusable and they don't stretch the wire like they do when you twist them, these wire nuts, or lever nuts as they're called, allow you to protect the wire. Because let me show you what happens if you deal with the American wire nuts. I already showed you some of it. But let's put this back in the box here. Bought these boxes, variety packs. They pay like $40 each, but these are because I wanted to see how the two compare.
$40 each, did you say?
Yeah, for these big packs.
Oh, okay. You've got plenty lifetime supply in there for you.
Pretty much for me. Now, if you were, so now let's say, like you will see, you can imagine this when in the ceiling an American wall box, like hanging a chandelier. Now, for American wires, this isn't stripped enough. But let's say you got somebody that wants to attach some really ridiculous small wire to this. Now we're doing a 3-pack. You stick these things on, and you think they're on, right?
Yeah.
And you get a gentle tug, and guess what? When the wire didn't even attach, it's still hanging loose.
Yep.
So that means that the whole connection is invalid. But when you use either the 221 or the 222s, they make a 3 position specifically for that purpose.
Can I ask what the difference is between the 221 and the 222?
The 222 is an older design, but it works exactly the same way. Okay, So here's a 221 3 position. So let's pretend for this example that you have 3 wires that you want to attach again to the ceiling. Okay? So maybe this is going to a switch, or this is going to a branch circuit. So I'm going to send these individually wires into each hole. Because they're individually holes, it's very easy to fix it. Slide it in, close it, slide it in to the second hole, close it, slide the third wire in into the third hole, like this. And we go. Gotta land up my fingers here. There you go. And that ain't coming off. That's on there good. That's tight. That ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And what's nice is with these, with the 222s, or the 222s, you can't do it that well. But the 221s, you can see and observe that the wires are making contact because they're transparent. But when you want to take them off, just lift the levers, out they come. It's not easy. It's not easy. It makes things easier, especially for temporary installations, like for stage work or anything where you need to change connectors quickly, or retail stores when stores will sometimes reopen up a new redesign.
What do you need them for?
Because they're fast. They're easy. They don't take any magic tool. They're quick. Think about if you're putting the ceiling box in, wiring up a ceiling fixture. You put the 221s on the wires in the ceiling, and then when you hang the fixture up, you just slide the wire into the other hole, slip the little lockdown, boom, the connection is done. It's fast. That's what makes them great, because they're Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, so let me switch back to me, and then I'll put this stuff back away here. So, hold on a minute. This is the way of the future. It makes electrical wiring so much easier for electricians, even hobbyists. For a hobbyist, imagine if you will, you're setting up a home entertainment center. You want to put speakers in different rooms. But you don't know if those speakers are always going to be there. You might want to move them around eventually. Well, when I did my brother's ceiling speakers in his bedroom back in the 1980s, we had to use crimp-on connectors. If we had these, it would have been just a matter of
Chris uses electrical tape for that job.
Yeah, but electrical tape by itself has no tensile strength. It's not designed to have tensile strength. It's designed to provide more or less just electrical insulation.
Yeah, I don't mess with any electrics really. In England, I mean, I can put a plug on. That's about it.
They do make a 227, by the way. Vago makes a 227. I believe that's the one that's 10 position.
Oh.
221 is the new ones. 222s are the older ones. I don't know if to make a 223. You can go to www.wago.com and look to see what other nuts and fasteners they have. They have so many ones, and they're so friggin' cool. Their DIN rail system is insane. DIN rails are totally freaking cool. The attachments on the DIN rail interconnect system is amazing.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry about it. Anybody who knows anything about commercial and industrial electronics knows what a DIN rail is. Most people don't normally see them too much in homes. Here's an interesting note that most people don't realize. That many British consumer units, especially one by Wilex, tend to use a DIN rail system. The MCBs are mounted on a DIN rail, and then the bus bars are attached to the bottom using the attachment screws. But like BigClive.com pointed out, is sometimes the electrician doesn't actually get the bus bars seated correctly, and then they get a bad connection. It's because they didn't get it underneath the screw. They don't have stab breakers like we do in the United States. Or something similar to the Q0 breakers like we do in the UK. Did have that. One time, Square D did have a presence in the UK. The Q0 breakers look identical to our Q0 breakers. They're just rated for 240 volts versus 120. So this is a very fascinating system here. I like those little Vagos. They're great because you can just connect wires, and each one is individually removable. Unlike a wire nut where you have to unscrew the whole wire nut to separate all the wires just to disconnect one conductor. You just open the lever nut of the wire you want to slide out. The wire comes out, the others stay connected. I think it's a major savings of time. Yep.
Very efficient.
Yeah, it's faster too. And if you do need to disconnect the wire for some reason, it's easy. You just lift the lever, pop it out the wire slides out. Great for debugging and testing. Yeah. Yeah, DIN rail's cool. The fact is you can get little pieces of DIN rail, and you can mount things like timers, magnetic circuit breakers, thermal breakers, timers, even outlets onto DIN rail AFCIs that didn't rail, RCBOs that didn't rail, controllers, terminal blocks. It's totally the bee's knees. It's something that is just I love easy systems. Anything that makes my life easier, especially with a dodgy knee, is my friend. And as John Ward tested, when he actually did the worst thing to an electrical wire could ever happen, a major short circuit. The standard plastic wire nuts failed. The old ceramic ones still held the wire because they didn't catch fire. The Vagos were still holding on like pit bulls, even though the plastic housing was totally gone. The wire didn't even work loose. The wire was still electrically completely connected, even though the wiring and the wire on the Vago outer shells were totally melted. Which means you don't have to worry about loose wire causing it to arc and spark, which is a good way to avoid a fire. Yeah, I had one of those kits with the spring clips on them. Those things sucked. Yeah, a couple of those. Yeah. So you see, it's a system that offers a lot of features.
Yeah, very good if you're an electrician. I can see why that would be great. For me personally, meh.
Well, next time you talk to your Sparky, you ask him about if you ever used the Vagos. He may or may not. A lot of American electricians are still learning about them. And they are US suitable, UL listed now. So they are up to 10 gauge or 12 gauge. I think they make a 10 gauge version too. Can handle up to 30 amps on the 10 gauge wires. These only go up to size 12, which is fine because most of my wires are actually 14 and smaller. So it does a solid and stranded wire equally well. And unlike a regular wire nut, they won't get shaken loose in vibration. Any kind of thing like where vibration might be an issue, like a compressor, air conditioner, or anything where a large motor might be shaking, the standard wire nuts sometimes fall off. These things are terrible. These were created back in the 1900s. These things are terrible, no matter who makes them now.
Do you know where Walnut Street is?
Walnut Street in Winston?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Big fire, Michelle. Big fire.
Yeah. That's a street right before St. Joseph's Church.
Oh, well, they had a big, a fatal early morning fire in December. Oh, this is December 2023. Sorry, AI is giving me this.
I know. There was a lot of different fires.
Did you know about that fire?
I do remember about it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of the reasons why since it happens in December is people get careless with electric heaters.
Yeah, and also I found out a lot of people that have wood stoves and stuff, they don't dispose of their ashes properly.
Yeah, that's a problem. But most apartments don't have wood stoves, so.
All right, but they like put their ashes on the bloody porch in a.
If you put them in a metal can, that's fine, a metal dustbin. But if you put them in a plastic one, yeah. A guy had a similar fire one time with a lithium-ion battery that somehow fell into his leaf clippings on his carriage.
Wow.
And the battery caught fire, and the grass caught fire, and melted the plastic dustbin, and then it burned the garage down.
So where's those lithium-ion batteries, Michelle? You hate those, don't you?
I hate those things. I really think that for the energy density, I think that we're playing with bombs. They really can explode spontaneously if they overheated, overcharged, over discharged. I still feel that the older Edison battery technology is probably the safer, as is lead acid batteries are safer. Especially with the sealed lead acid. My inverter here uses sealed lead acid. It's never
How
gonna...
many people have passed away over a lithium-ion battery?
How many Teslas have burned to the ground? Those are lithium-ion batteries in those. And
Where's David S. this morning?
Hi, Dave. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't seen him.
Not today. Oh, you're talking about the song by Levine there? Is that the... No, that's not the artist's name. McLean. The day the music died. Talking about the death of Buddy Holly. Don McLean wrote that song.
So lithium-ion batteries resulted in 18 deaths in 2023 and 6 in 2024.
Yeah. So the point is that these batteries... Actually, I think I stand corrected in part because I think I got that story a little bit wrong. It wasn't the battery that caught the fire. What it was is what his lawnmower blade hit a rock and acted like a flint and made a spark and it started to smolder the grass. I'm sorry, but there have been fires that did spread similarly with lithium-ion batteries spontaneously failing, but that wasn't that one. That was because of grass clipping having caught fire. And even though he swept it up, he didn't realize that some of it was smoldering, and he put it into a plastic dustbin. That's why metal garbage cans are still your friend.
Hey, Rabba.
What are you doing?
There's David S. As soon as I said that, there he is. Oh no, that's that's David S. Hey, David.
Yeah. Yes, David S. How you doing today? Yeah, but the thing is that we've been pushing a lot of this lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are a little bit safer. The new technology, sodium ion, which is going to be, doesn't have such a combustible electrolyte. That's the electrolyte that's the problem. And now they have found a way to make a battery that doesn't even have a flammable electrolyte or liquid. It's a solid state battery. I don't quite get how it works either, so don't feel bad.
It's not like very likely to cause death, is it, though?
You can actually cut a solid state lithium battery in half and it will not explode. It comes in sheets. You just solder your wires onto those two sides, electrolyte. It doesn't.
What do you think, Michelle? Let's say in 50 years, what do you think will be different on Earth? Like how we're living, and what new technology do you think we'll have in 50 years?
Well, I can't tell you how much battery technology will change in 15 years because it's always
50. 50.
Well, let's start with 15 first, because 15 I think is going to be hard enough to figure out. In 15 years, you're going to see new technologies, including one, hopefully Elon Musk is going to get his dream. He's going to have a colony on Mars. To do that, he's going to need to make sure he has the appropriate equipment for terraforming the planet. Okay? In 50 years, we're going to probably all have robots in our homes, like Rosie from like the Jetsons.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of nice. I'd like to have something like Sophia
You think about travel. How will we be traveling?
Well, we might be using teleporters because they're already working on that
Oh,
teleportation
bloody
technology.
hell. I was thinking maybe like little flying cars or something.
Oh, that's already a thing. They're already working on the FAA approval for those now. But no, in the case of teleporting technology, that's what they're working on now. Think about this. Why would you need an airport? You could just say, "Hi, Mom, I'll be at your house in about 5 minutes." Your mom could be in the UK, or your mom could be in Chicago, whatever.
Yeah.
And you just walk in the portal, beam me up, Scotty. Whee!
So
Get you
weird.
there, or your
I mean,
mom's
that
house.
seems impossible. But I guess back in the day we were saying that'll never happen, and things do happen. Who knows?
Back in the day, they didn't even think they would ever have a cell phone as small as we do
Yeah.
now. You know? Yeah. And 50 years ago, 1960, okay, 58. Okay, so let's subtract, say, 76. 1976, they didn't have the smallest things that they had for music was cassette tape.
That's true.
Everybody was still playing cassette tapes, records, and E-tracks. Okay? Stereos were big. There was no portable cassette player. The smallest cassette player was a shoebox Model 1 used for dictation, which my brother had. He had one. He had a Webcore.
But teleportation involves... That's different, isn't it?
Involves dematerializing you in one location and rematerializing you in another.
That's just mind-blowing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Especially if they get you mixed up. Remember the fly?
The way it works is you're going to end up... The way it works is you're going to end up dying every time you teleport.
Or they fuck it up and you got
being
your arm,
born again
at
the new destination.
Because they will teleport you in little tiny bits. They're going to make sure
they teleport you is digital. You're digitally encoded. You got a major CRC checksum. So imagine if for some reason there's garbling of the communications. I mean, the possibility of ending up arriving not in one piece is possible. That's one of the reasons why it's still right now in the laboratory stage where they're teleporting light in some solid state objects. But when they finally do get a teleporter that can work for human beings, think of how this is going to change the whole transportation industry. Why would you need to take a plane? I can beam from my house to your house. I can beam from my house to Galaxy Eyes. Galaxy can beam from her house to my house.
We could all beam together and, like, instead of chatting in the Discord, we could actually meet.
Literally. Exactly. And
in Florida or somewhere.
Think about it for the shipping industry. You want overnight delivery? How about next minute delivery? Okay. I'll pack and package up and I'll put it out on our Amazon teleporter. You'll have it in about 5 minutes.
Hi, boys.
Amazon wouldn't even need the truck fleets anymore. Mail, same way. Mailman would just go, I'm just going to beam Michelle her mail. And automatically shows up in designated mail
I don't know if this is a good thing. Because it's going to take out fun and enjoyment. It's just, we're going to get everything. Well, not us.
People still would be able to certainly take a plane if you want. People certainly take cruises.
Well, I know that's fun. It's just, you'll have everything you want on demand. Wouldn't that take the fun out of...
Let's be honest, Tiger. If it wasn't for Amazon right now, I wouldn't have been able to do half the stuff that I do.
Well, yeah, I get it.
But I still got everything by next day. Or sometimes if it's already in the warehouse.
And then, like, going on holiday wouldn't be much fun because you just zap yourself around the world and you get used to it.
Yep. And you can bet at first the cost of entry is going to be kind of high. Just like flying originally was very expensive.
Ah, right, you'd have to pay. So, yeah, I guess it still would.
So, for a while, now let's think about how before commercial airlines became a regular thing. To travel across the oceans, you used to take the transatlantic ships like the Queen Mary and the Queen Elizabeth, right?
Right.
You used to travel that way. You would book a passage on the ship, take about a week, 2 weeks on the Cunard line, and you would get to your destination. So you would be traveling for 2 weeks on the open ocean. But then when the jets and airplanes became affordable, the cruise or those ships became less of a viable option. People still take them, but most people are like, give me a ticket over an airplane. I ain't got time or take a fast train. And that's another thing that was for a while was losing its luster was trains. But then the airlines started to try to cheapen things up to the point where they felt like you're being a commodity. Right? So some people said, screw it, I'm going back to trains, I'm going back to ship. And so there always will be a market for people to travel by trains and ship.
Yeah. For the poor. The poor will be on the planes.
Yeah.
The rich will be teleporting.
Kind of, unless the rich is in a real hurry, like a businessman going to a meeting in, say, a different country or a different state. He has to get there, fast. But if he can enjoy the scenery a little bit, let's be honest, on the transatlantic cruise, what kind of scenery are you going to really see? Lots of water?
Can't smoke, Chris, on the train.
Well, at least when you're on the train, you can look at the scenery as you drive by, Yeah. Why not, Chris? Take a train. Take an Amtrak. Why not take
in the map?
Why not take an Amtrak from, say, South Street Station, say, to, I don't know, pick your place you want to go. Sure, it'll take a couple of days to get there, but guess what? What you got to lose? At least you're not going to be 3,000 feet in the air. At least you can always, they do have smoke breaks you can stop at, and you can stretch your legs.
Oh, do they?
Oh, yes, they do. Some trains even still have smoking cars.
Do they? I mean, I'd want to smoke my weed. Ugh. And there's some right Karens out there. Ooh, the smell of weed. No, they probably wouldn't let you.
Yeah, well, I know that definitely that weed is kind of going to be interesting how that's going to work with the train, because different states have different weed laws you go through, but hey, why not? Maybe you can even get weed at the local, railroad station in some cities,
I guess, yeah.
Just like going to duty-free shops, you're going to be paying for it, but at least you got the option,
Mm-hmm.
So I really still want to go take the Queen. I want to still take the Queen Mary too. I still want to go on a cruise. I really do want to go on the Queen Mary too. Please, I want to go.
Hang on, you've been on a cruise?
It's not really that expensive. It was like $1,200 for a stateroom, for an economy stateroom on the Queen Mary too.
Going where?
Going to Southampton, UK.
You want to go on like a?
Then I can see Mojo in person.
Yeah. But it's going to take a while to get there.
2 weeks. About a week. Actually, about a week. Yeah, because they can go pretty quick if the water's stable and smooth. And they've really improved a lot of the traveling by ocean because of technology. It's not like it was back 19th century. You were on the early ships which had no stabilizers, and everybody was getting sick as a dog. There's a ship would be going side by side, up and down, and wait. You still do get that. I did see that with the case of the Dawn Princess, but it wasn't that bad. Actually, my body liked it. Actually, it felt really.
Yeah, I have heard that you can get cheap tickets on ships to England if you go on like cargo ships.
If you want to. Oh yeah, well, I don't know about cargo ships. That's kind of different because you're going to be working on the ship too.
Oh, I thought they did like cheap tickets if you.
But you could probably, if the captain of the ship is willing to take you on for a one-way trip, you can do it. But obviously, you still have to show a passport. You still have to show papers just to show that you're legit and not any illegal. So you're still gonna need papers no matter what.
Yeah, the Queen Mary 2 does that.
Yeah, the Queen Mary 2 is a awesome transatlantic ocean liner. It's one of the last ones in regular service. I don't know if Cunard is making another one or not, but they also, I guess, originally bought White Star, which originally used to own the Titanic. Not the new Titanic that's being built. They're working on that. That is still, they're actually resuming production on that. I believe the new Titanic is going to be going through sea trials soon. Yeah, it can book a group cruise. But who's going to take care of all the funds, and who's going to take care of all of the paperwork? Remember too, is that while you might get free food and free drinking water on this ship,
tips are what'll get you.
The tips and the drinks. The drinks is what made my dad scream "uncle" on his credit card. Me and my sister drank him to the dregs. Unfortunately,
I have heard though that some people like to just pay like a tip theirself at the end, and they don't let the cruise ship take it.
Yeah,
but I let the cruise ship do it. But it's shocking when you get your bill.
But you know what's nice about the Queen Mary too, even though it is about 10 years old now. I think it's about 10, 15 years old now. It's still got some really nice things on it. I mean, it's been renovated a little bit here and there. And the fact is that, yes, ship Wi-Fi is expensive as heck. I'm not going to lie. If you're going to stream on that ship, you're going to be paying out the wazoo to live stream every morning show out on the Queen Mary 2. And don't forget, every day you're going to be going ahead an hour. So for 5 days. So each day, you're going to be setting your watch ahead an hour. So in order for me to still do a 10 o'clock Eastern show, I would have to basically get up an hour earlier each day just to stream the show for 2 hours. But the Wi-Fi bill is going to be outrageously high because it's going to go through satellite. What paperwork? You're going to get your passports. You're going to need your visas. You're going to need to declare anything that you're taking with you, the tickets for the ship, the boarding passes. You got to take care of all that if you're going to do a cruise, a group cruise. Someone's going to be responsible for all that. Yeah.
Yeah, cruises.
Carnival
if you
cruises,
like eating and drinking
celebrity
a lot,
cruises, carnival cruises, princess cruises. Those are Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line.
I did Royal Caribbean and I did Carnival.
And how did you like them?
They're all right. I like the Bahamas one better than I like the New England one.
Yeah, I've been on the Bahamas. I've been in the Caribbean, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I went in the winter to the Bahamas, so that was nice. Leaving freezing cold here and going to the.
I think the one mistake me and my brother did was when we went to Barbados, and we picked up, because we were both legal drinking age. We picked up a bottle of Barbadian rum, and we bought some regular high fructose corn syrup Coca-Cola. Oh my God. And then that night there was a theme night at a cruise. It was New Year's. I don't even remember everything we did. We were already blitzed out of our skull. I know I had a very cheap camera with me, and I knew I lost my lens cap overboard. There was a cheap little camera for like $10.
But you got all the photographs.
I got the photographs.
Oh, you must upload those and make a video of your cruise.
Unfortunately, at my parents' house, I have to go back and go look
Oh.
for those. Yeah, yes, then you can get good look great. Yep. So maybe someday.
See, I find the food to be very bland.
Sometimes, but then there's a
I
lot of
don't think
reasons
they
why.
season it, but they probably do that for people with, have to
Yeah,
have
because some people
food.
like their food extra spicy, and others want it as bland as cardboard.
Yeah.
You try to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
The Dawn Princess's Neapolitan pizza was salty as hell, thin crust. I don't care if it was free. It tasted like crap, but oh well.
It's not free. You're paying for it. In the
Yeah, you
cruise.
pay for it with your ticket price. But you pay extra for a can of soda to go with that pizza. And trust me, you're going to be drinking a
Well,
Diet Coke.
You can buy a soda packet. If
You
buy the
can
soda
buy a
package,
drinks package too. There is an option. Some cruises have it. You can buy a drinks package as well.
Yeah. But you are allowed to take a bottle of wine on per person.
Yeah,
One
it
bottle
depends on the cruise line. Each one is different. There are some things you can do and there's some things you can't. Each cruise line has its own rules. Unfortunately, almost all cruise lines say the same thing. Thou shalt not take marijuana on board.
That's true. They do say
So
that.
that's because it's a controlled substance. And maybe if you got a medical doctor's notice, then maybe you can get it on board. But forget it. Okay, also, if you're going to try to save costs by sharing your Wi-Fi, the cruise's Wi-Fi with your router, forget it. They're going to clamp you down and shut you off. They will not allow, or if there's because worse, if the captain decides, he might just throw you off the ship. But that's usually very serious infractions. You don't want to get thrown off a ship. You don't want to get stuck in their brig. And they do have one, by the way. All ships have a brig. You don't want to fall in that. Well, if you want to cruise and still get paid for it, you can become an employee. Okay, it's not exactly cruising like a passenger cruise because you're going to be working with other passengers, but you're a paid member. You take like a 6-month contract, become an employee on a cruise ship. So in that case, you still got some, depending on the cruise line, you still get some employee amenities too. Like you can have, some cruise ships have a nice staterooms for the employees. Yes, they're tiny. Yeah, they kind of look like something out of the Titanic in a way. You got a berth, you got a bed, which is the berth, right? And maybe you share it with one other person, maybe a TV. You have a common shower for employees from separate men's and women's ones. That would be like third class on the Titanic as an employee on a cruise ship. But the ship also does have other things. Like employees do have their own cafeteria section. They also have their own gymnasium areas.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Some do, some don't. But most ships do have at least there you can work out. And they have as I said, their own cafeteria for the employees.
They're huge, these cruise ships.
They got to be ginormous.
Yeah. Like you get in the elevator and it's like you can look around and see all the levels. It's humongous.
I mean, the Dawn Princess had like 12 decks. It had the Baja deck was on the top. That's where the disco was. This wasn't bad. It didn't sway too bad up there. At least my body didn't seem to care.
You went to the disco?
I used to go in the disco all the time, yeah. Sitting there, dancing around, drinking Cafe Royales, and it was coming out of my nostrils. And then in the end, it ended up coming out of my dad's bar tab, and boy, he didn't like that one at all. Why did you buy all those for? They're like $20 each. They're delicious. Yes, I would definitely go for a drink package. I definitely would order a drink package if that was an option. I know the Queen Mary 2 does have a drink package, has a lot of the same things. With one difference with the Queen Mary 2. You're out on the open ocean for at least a week.
That's a lot of money for that drink package. I mean, you're gonna have to drink every day. Who
It doesn't even have to be alcoholic beverages, though. Remember this, Tiger. You could be drinking Diet Cokes. You could be drinking bigger Coca-Colas, too. I think I just heard I hear a dinger-donger. It's Noodles. Allow. Admit. Go ahead, Noodles. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Tiger. So we have an update on The Rock, Michelle.
Yeah.
So The Rock broke into 4 pieces now, Michelle. 4 pieces. I found one in the basement, one in my room, and 2 in Johnny What's room, Michelle. Johnny What tried smoking one of them, thinking that it was going to give him some sort of special powers, and all it did was give him a headache.
What rock?
Oh, you didn't hear about this rock?
No.
Why don't you show her the clips? Why don't you show her the clips, Noodles? So show back on the screen so people can see this.
You want me to bring it up, Michelle?
Why don't you bring the video up so you can see what they found what the rock looked like?
Okay, let's bring up The Rock.
How you found it? Because I saw something in that video. You probably didn't see it in the snow, but I did. So first, let's go to where you found it in the snow. First.
Okay, hold on, Michelle. Let's go. You didn't see this, Tiger?
Oh.
This is fucking crazy. So I let the dogs out, right? I let the dogs out, and I'm walking back inside. I see this rock floating in the snow, just hovering.
So I walk outside to where the dogs are.
Now, you see that divot?
And I saw this thing on the ground.
That's around the rock there, Noodles.
You see this?
That divot around the rock?
Defying gravity.
That means that the rock is probably exothermic because it melted that divot around the rock.
How?
It's right there.
How is that doing that? You see this?
Let me try to see if I can make this so you can see more of the rock and less of
It's just floating there.
How is that doing that?
Maybe there's a icicle.
No, Tiger. It's levitating, Tiger. Tiger.
Yes, it's levitating.
Watch here, Tom.
Is that thing doing that?
Look at that. It's not even touching the bottom.
It's a rock. It's just like defying gravity.
Oh my god.
Explain it to me. What the hell, man? It's fucking weird.
So anyway, that happens, right? And then, wait on. And check this out.
So this is really weird, guys.
So Tiger, I knew something was up with this rock, so I had to take it inside. All right.
It's on
I
this
put this thing on the
counter
table,
right there.
right? And I start noticing it jumping around. And
This rock is moving on its own. I'm not touching it. It's really fucking weird. Look at that.
What the fuck?
Look at that. Holy shit.
What the fuck is going
So
on?
this is really...
So that's not the worst part. So now it starts dancing on my table, and then I'm like, oh, let me get a magnet. Let me see if it's magnetic or something, and it starts emitting this ooze.
So I got this magnet, and to see if it was magnetic at all. It's not magnetic, but what I did notice was that when I moved it, there was the stuff that was coming off of it. I don't know if you can
It's
see
a
it right
powdery
What is
kind of-
that?
What?
there. I've never seen a rock do that before.
Now at this point, Tiger, I'm thinking it's melting or something like that. Like what? Like parts of it are falling off. It's really weird, right? And it's just like this ooze and goo coming out of it.
Right.
Like, what is that, dude?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
And then, for some reason, it catches fire.
And like pieces of it are coming off.
So then I'm like kind of freaking out, right? John comes in the kitchen, and all of a sudden this thing bursts on
Yo.
flames.
So now this rock is on fucking fire. I have no idea what the hell is going on. I've never seen a rock ever out of control. John!
Hey, get that fucking rock the fuck out of this house, man. What are you, nuts? What? Dave, I want that fucking rock out of this house now. What? Get that fucking rock out of here.
So he was really upset, Tiger. Really upset. He tried smoking it and got a headache, and he said,
Well, what I would wonder is if you didn't try to put a glass tumbler on top and try to snuff out the fire, how long would it burn for? I'm really kind of curious.
"Well, Michelle, we had to put a glass container over it because I thought it was gonna explode, and it just went out." Thank God.
It didn't look like it was going to explode. It looked like it was just burning pretty steady flame there.
Yeah. So, Tiger, I didn't know you didn't know about the
Oh,
rock.
fucking hell.
Michelle wants me to bring it to Rutgers University and have it studied.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what it is. Who knows? Maybe they might even call Bildo.
The Boulder
I
Rock.
say you go and bury it
They
somewhere.
might name the rock named after David Bildo. And then you'll be famous. You'll be famous.
Shoot. You didn't see the live that she did last night? She was
Yeah.
ranting and raving about this rock last night. She did a special live stream about it.
Yeah, we did. We covered it last night. Had 274 views, by the way.
So, Michelle, what if we try to get you? What if we try to bring the rock to you this weekend and see if you can feel any energy from it, or
Right now, what I would say is that I would first want to know what the material is to start with. And if you see it in broken into 4 pieces, then I would definitely take all 4 pieces to the lab and let them run it through a spectrometer, mass spectrometer, find out what it is.
Tiger, what do you think? Maybe Michelle, with her special powers, can somehow try to cool it with her cooling powers.
She can do that. She can do that. David S. knows what it is. Some sort of graphite.
Looks like some
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. I thought it was some kind of an iron type rock. Iron compound in it, given the red color.
Grizz, you are so jealous, Grizz. You are so jealous that I found the rock and you didn't, Grizz.
I gotta admit, it'd be kind of interesting to see how that works. Oh, there you go.
Could be a piece off a spaceship.
That's what I said. I said, what if it's like that 3-eye atlas thing?
It probably is.
I don't think it's part of a spaceship. I don't think so, but still, it's very interesting.
But Michelle, didn't scientists say that the 3-eye atlas thing was like breaking up into pieces?
That was one false story that turned out to be incorrect.
Whatever happened to that scientist, Avi Loeb, that was running around telling people that this thing was a spaceship, Michelle? No one's talking about that guy anymore. Isn't that weird?
Wait, you didn't see so I was watching it levitate as I saw it made a small divot underneath the rock where it was levitating. So it must have had some exothermic reaction because it obviously had melted the snow a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know, Michelle. It's fucked
I mean, did
up.
it feel warm to you when you picked it up?
No, it was cold to the touch. And in fact, when it was on fire, I didn't feel any heat coming off of it.
Oh, Michelle's got some wire clips that you would
The
cream
Vago
your pants for.
222, the 221s, lever
The
nuts.
222s and the 221s.
Lever nuts.
Lever nuts.
You ever seen these noodles? I'm sure you've seen these. Some of your noodles you worked on.
He probably uses those old ones for sure.
I don't know. Anyway, here's a 221. Or is it? Here's a 221s. I'm gonna show you these real quick here. Switch over to the camera so you can see it better.
Can't see it.
Well,
Higher.
I can't see it.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, those are Wagos.
Yeah, these Vagos. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what they are. A lot
they're
of
very
modern
expensive.
electricians in America don't know what these are.
No, you told me they're the same price as the old stuff.
No, Wagos are
They're a
very,
bit
very
more
expensive.
money than standard wire nuts, but they're much more reliable. Here's a good old standard American
You
wire
told me
nut
just
here.
less than 30 minutes ago that they were the same.
No, they're extremely expensive, and that's the reason why no one uses them.
I love them. They're cute. They're very popular in the UK and
You
European
got 2 boxes
electricians.
full.
Yep. See utility packs.
Who gave them to you, Michelle?
I
You bought
bought
them.
these
$40 a
on
box.
Amazon. I bought them for myself because I had some samples from Vago and I liked them, and I wanted to get a big box. So this is the 221s. These are the 222s. These are technically older design. They still make both. I'll show you the difference. You've probably seen both on your panels. So this is a 222. Let's see.
Yeah, we used to have. I've seen them where there's 6, Michelle.
They make a setup that have 5 connectors. This is just the 2 ports. I got the 2, the 3, the 4, and 2, 3, and 5 connectors. But they also make a 10 position, which I don't have. I don't need a 10 position, but they do make a 10 position as well. But these are really nice for attaching wires very quickly. And for some things, wiring changes occur a lot, like in commercial installations, like in stores, lighting, displays and things. It makes it very easy for electricians to change light fixtures pretty quick. Just like
no one uses
John
them,
Ward
Tiger.
said,
Nobody
we don't
uses
deal with
them.
these screwy things around here. Like, I still stuck with these wire nuts. I hate these things. I really do. Next time I do a wire job for Jimmy, I'm taking my Vagos with me.
You're going to use those fancy things on Jimmy's shit.
Well, that's what they're for.
Oh my God, you're buying this shit for Jimmy's.
No, he doesn't even know what a lever nut is. I'll show him what they are. See, look
Yeah,
how
but
easy,
Michelle-
Jim. Slip the wire, snip, snip, snip. They close, and the wires are tight. They're like pit bulls. They just grab those wires and they won't let go.
Yeah, but Michelle, I wouldn't spend money on that guy, Michelle. I know you want to
think
use
lately
them.
he's been actually probably spending more money on us in the form of higher heating bills.
How about you tell him, I can fix this, but it's probably going to cost about $10 in materials.
That depends.
So then you get your...
It depends on what I had to fix. Like the heater was definitely.
Well, no, you like those wire nuts. You got to tell him either you want paying for the wire nuts. Add a bit on.
Yeah, they're like 30 cents each, but they're reliable and they're reusable, which is the plus. When he comes by and pick up the rent today, I'm going to show him a little
30
solar panel.
cents each.
No, they're a little bit cheaper. They're about 30 cents. Anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show him my solar panel setup today, too, when he comes by. Hey, Jimmy, look at this. I got free
All right,
power
Michelle,
from the sun.
how much did that pack cost you of the Wagos?
They were like $40 each, and they hold about 70 connectors in it.
70, Tiger. $40.
It's not bad.
No, it's expensive, Michelle. You can get 40 friggin' wire nuts for like $2.
Yeah, but these are much more reliable connections,
Well,
especially
that's
in places
fine,
where
but
vibrations.
Jimmy
might
has to pay for them. You say you need reimbursing for the wire nuts, and that'll be $5. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he buys the wire nuts, so I don't have to buy these. But these things, I hate these things. They suck. They really do.
Okay, whatever. If it makes you happy, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, Michelle, like I would only use those if I knew that I was going to go back and do terminations and stuff. So, you know.
These are very popular in retail establishments where they sometimes change store lighting, fixtures, and
No,
things.
Michelle, I never see those in the stores.
Maybe not in the United States, but they are using them in Europe for that reason. Because
The only time people ever see those are in panels, Michelle, and I haven't seen one since 2010.
Yeah, they're still new in America. That's why they're not as well known yet. Ideal makes them now
new
too.
if he hasn't seen one since 2010.
Well, Ideal also makes them also. With an interesting.
No, Ideal does not make them. They make those push-in ones, and they're worthless.
They make those, but they also make a lever nut too. But let's get the lever that flips the other way.
Oh, Michelle, my point is that you're a geek.
Well, that's a European. It's a European design that I like.
She can't wait for Jimmy to come around now and need her for some electrical work.
I gotta show him that solar panel when it comes in.
she's-
I think he's gonna go. What? You'll get free power from sun? Yeah, those about these solar panels. This is a miniature portable setup. Now imagine you put these on the roof. Duh. Free electricity? You mean no electric bill? That's right. Get a nice, good-sized battery, and you can have all your power you want for all your boilers. And you can even sell power back to the utility company, too.
Oh, my God. She's going to try and talk Jimmy into putting solar panels on the fucking roof.
The problem with the solar panels, though, Michelle, is that you can only sell a certain amount back to the companies. And Michelle, let me ask you a question: when you get your bill, Jimmy tells you how much you owe, or?
Oh, my electric bill, I just get it directly from the utility company.
Oh, okay. So the utility company gives you a bill.
Right, they pay me directly, I would end up paying me if I start generating power and sending it back. But yeah, I pay my own electric bill.
Okay.
Heat and hot water is included. Rent is flat. It's just $1,000 a month. But you know what? This cold snaps that we've been having, it's going to certainly be using more gas than they normally do when our winters have been mild.
Well, your rent is $1,000, but that does include your heating and your water.
Yeah, he provides me heat and hot water for free, cold water, and garbage.
That's like...
You don't provide that for free. All that shit's added into your rent.
It's added into their rent. So for me, it's a flat price. I want my $1,000, please. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I would say she doesn't have to pay on top of that $1,000.
Right. That's why it's competitive. If it was where I had to pay for my separate utilities on top of the rent, I would definitely not be staying here. I would definitely hightail it out here like, Harvard's the Murgatroyd. I'm bankrupt. Exit stage down.
So do you think you've been there a while? Is Jimmy's apartments probably the cheapest of the cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheapest of the cheap with utilities included. Yes, definitely.
Is there anywhere lower than Jimmy?
Not that I can think of that passes building codes. Jimmy's at least does pass codes, barely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's almost like the stab connectors you sometimes see in some easy wire sockets on the back of American outlets, the stabbins. Those things suck. Yeah, stay away from stabbies. They don't work. They suck. The wires work loose, and then these lever nuts have a powerful spring that grabs the wire.
To get over instead.
You probably see what I'm talking about, Noodles, with those easy wire ones where you push the wires into the back of the outlets, right? They don't hold. They
no one uses those. No one uses those.
no
I
one
have seen
uses
those.
them anymore, but they were popular for a while. Some electricians do still kind of swear by them. Every time I see them, I swear at them. They're like, these wires are working loose already. You know, you need to attach with the appropriate ones with the screws on the side. That's going to give much better tight connection.
No, I mean I've seen terminal blocks work loose. The screws fucking don't tighten down. I mean, I don't know, Michelle, whatever.
I've seen sometimes in some wiring blocks where the guy actually missed the screw completely.
Yeah.
He slips the bar underneath the plate, and he's actually not even getting this in where the screw is supposed to clamp it down. And then I have to go in there and I gotta fix that. Because the guy was too much in a hurry thinking the wire was connected when it really was just flopping around in the breeze. No, they're worse than the stab ones. They're worse than the stabbies. They're not gripping anything. I mean, for some low voltage, low current, that might be okay, but plug an electric heater in there and you're going to have an electrical fire going off like a discotheque.
Well, I think most of them are low voltage. I don't think any of that stuff is high voltage. I don't think they do that.
Well, I've seen all kinds of crazy DIY electrical shit that seriously I question if the guy even understands anything about electricity at all. I've had to undo a lot of crazy messes in this building.
Oh my God. So you're going around the building.
I know this building inside and out. I know all about this building. Jimmy knows that.
Changing all the electrical works. I don't know. There's something seems
That's one of the
very
reasons
dangerous.
why Jimmy doesn't want me to leave, because he knows number one, I'm a good tenant. I pay my bills on time. And number two, I know how the building works. So I'm the person that, when things go bump in the night, I'm the one he calls. Who do you call? Electrobusters!
So you're
Let's
like
go out
his electrician.
in the neighborhood. Who
You're
do you
his
call?
electrician.
Electrobuster. Do, 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 do. I'm not afraid of no volts. Do.
You're his
Michelle.
free electrician.
Yeah.
I'm his respected
really annoys me.
electrician. He's got a couple DIY guys that don't know nothing about wiring, and he got him in there, and he's like, he's having the equivalent of kittens. Oh, you don't know what they're doing. You're not supposed to do it that way. Michelle, come in and help fix this problem. This guy thought he messed it up. And I go, oh my God, what did this guy do? He said it's attached. The wire's hanging loose and flopping in the freaking breeze. It's not attached. He said he stuck it in the hole. He stuck it in the hole, but he missed the clamp. Oh my God. How many times I had to fix 220, 120 circuits, 24-volt circuits for the heating system. Ay. That's when he said, you do work. You know what you're doing. You pass. You train for American Gold. You train for British Gold. You know wires. Yeah, I do.
You tell him that you need paying for your services.
He does. The way he gave Michelle a break on the rent. Most of these apartments in these buildings are bigger than Michelle's, and they're like $1,100.
But they're bigger than Michelle, so that's about right. Yeah.
Well, most of them are like 2 and 3 bedrooms. Only the
You've
top
got
floors,
1 bedroom.
only the top floors are 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms.
Wow.
So, yeah, my apartment in number.
He's a millionaire, Michelle.
Oh, I know he is. He's definitely not land poor. Yeah, he's not land poor.
The least he could do is throw you $100 or something for fixing his fucking electrics.
Oh, I'm happy to put my new floor in my apartment. That was nice.
He did everyone's apartment.
To my knowledge, he did everyone's apartment.
Oh.
But I don't know. I mean, still, he did put a new floor, but he didn't put one in the hallway yet. Go figure. Why wouldn't he put a new floor in the hallway?
Hey, Tiger, did you hear what happened to Ernie Shell?
Yeah.
Did you see? Did you see the fucking the like 13 extra charges that he caught?
Yeah. And the
What was the
poop
charge? What
smell.
is it with Ernie Shell and the police anyway?
Oh God, the guy is disgusting.
He's,
He apparently smeared cheese around his cell and threw it at.
Yeah, I understand that. But Hammer and Nails, you know what? You got to think about it this way. At least you got a secure place to live. There you go. You know, mom and dad did the same thing with in New Hartford with the Sexton family when they were renting a second floor. You know, hey, in a way, the Sextons got a better deal out of it. New cabinet, new kitchen, new everything. But at the same time, we all had a nice place to live, so no one complained. And that's the thing that's... Well, because Courtney right now, Torrington's a dump too. Don't tell me Torrington's any better. It's not. Torrington's bigger, noisier, and I used to live up on Litchfield Street where the hour sirens every day from ambulances. Never again am I ever going to live on that street, Litchfield Street, going to the hospital. Never again. Never.
Her mom is still in Winsted. Her brother is still in Winsted.
Right.
Her friends are all in Winsted.
Yeah. Well, some of my family are also still in East Heartland. But that's a place that's really the sticks. Oh, Lord.
Every time when you say you want to move and we've looked up places, you don't like any of the places anyone picks. You say it's a terrible place. That's not a good place. But Winsted isn't exactly, a great...
I mean, it's got to be a certain feel to a place to get my eyeballs. It's got to have a certain character.
Certain feel, Tiger.
Ah, okay.
Tiger, when are you going to offer her a room?
It's just like, okay, I guess, Tiger, let me give you an example. Maybe something that you can understand on a little simpler level. Let's say you're looking for a car. And you go to the car dealership. Let's say you go to a car dealership that has cars. You're looking for a used car because you're trying to save money. So all the cars in this car dealership have been properly cleaned, treated, tested, diagnosed, everything. And you sit down and go check out the first car. And you say, I don't like the way the seat feels. Or I don't like the way the shifter is. Or maybe you say, I don't want any manual transmissions. And let's say you find this one car that just says, buy me. It doesn't know why. It might be a tiny little Volkswagen Beetle, from 1978. And it's just got screams, Tiger baby, I'm yours. You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if you got the 1990 Volkswagen Beetle next to it with automatic transmission and the engine in the front. That's
like Grizz's pickup truck, that beat up piece of shit that he's got that barely runs. It said buy me, and Grizz fucking bought it like a loser.
The point is that when you're putting money in, it's gotta feel right to you.
Yeah, the broken down piece of shit pickup truck that Grizz has.
You can buy a brand new truck. And you might love it because it's got extra features. But for some reason, it doesn't say, for you, Tiger Kitty. It doesn't feel Tiger Kitty. It feels like somebody else's car.
Anywhere you move, you're going to have to go there first and see if you get the feel.
Exactly. You want to go do that anyway because you want to go tour the place. Because you want to see, like, where's the stores, where the options are. You don't want to just go there sight unseen. Now, of course, with the internet, that's how a lot of people are doing it online. But that still only gives you pieces of the equation. For example, let's take the hotel we went in. Now, I don't know if Noodles liked it or not. He said to me, damn, this room is better than your apartment. And he's right.
Well, yeah, most things are, Michelle, I'm going to be honest with you.
But, I mean, if I was to do like Snyder Report said and rent an extended stay motel room or hotel room, say for about 1,000 a month. Let's say I can find one for 1,000. Good luck. Well, let's use an example. And you got your heat, you got your water, you got your light, you got maid service, you got garbage, you got gated check-in. The people have to check into the lobby. So you got security.
Yeah.
That room would not have been a bad little apartment for me. If I was really, really strung out and I had no place to go, that room was nice. I would have considered staying there for an extended stay. It wasn't bad. The only thing is,
I think they're trying to outlaw that. I think they're trying to outlaw that, at least in New Jersey. People that are getting out of prison, that's usually what they do. They don't have anywhere to go, so they get these extended stays at these hotels.
Well, they shouldn't bother outlawing it at all because the person can afford it. It's a good way to get started. They can get a place. They don't have to pay first month. They don't have to pay last month's. They don't have to pay a security deposit. Hotel gets a resident. That pays the hotel's bills in a way with each rental. It's nothing illegal. I don't see why they can even say it's illegal. It's not like they're squatting. They're paying rent, For me, if I was to go to Paducah, that's probably what I would do. It's just that. I would probably stay in a motel for a couple of months. Because I would have to first of all see if the city's like, if I like it. If I liked it, I'd say, okay, I agree to stay here for 3 months. I like it. So now I can start saving up for a security deposit, rent first month, last month, pop application fee, key charge.
Are we back at Paducah now?
I'm using it as an example. Or it could be Bangor, Maine. Or it could be Boise, Idaho. It doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. That gives you a temporary place to go. You have a key, you have a room, you have a place to sleep. It's clean. That's important. Especially if you're moving and you have no idea what the place is. You don't want to get tied into a long-term commitment.
Paducah. Well, I mean, James Woods did that, Michelle, the famous actor. He never bought a house, and he just lives in a hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people right now, it's the only kind of housing they can afford. Because apartments cost more money, than an extended stay motel.
I like the idea because I think, I own so much shit that I don't need. And it would be really slimline living, wouldn't it? You just have your clothes. You wouldn't.
Some hotels even let you bring in your own furniture. They'll even swap out their furniture for yours if you really want to. Like that one story from Steiner Report, that woman did that. She actually worked at the hotel. They let her bring her own furniture in, and they just took the room furniture out and then just put it into another room.
Grizz, you bought a fucking truck with no floorboards, nothing like that, Grizz. You bought a truck, right? That was probably involved in a vehicular homicide.
Well, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay. Hold on a minute. So Jimmy should be coming one. Oh, if he's not ringing the donger now, then he'll probably be here in a little while. Maybe in a few hours.
Oh, it's paid. He'll be in for his rent.
Where's the money?
You give me money. You give me money, you work electric tomorrow.
No. Yeah, she's really into this rock thing. So I gotta make more videos. I still don't know what the rock's gonna do next.
Does it glow in the dark?
Yeah, I think it's gonna glow in the dark. I think that's the next thing.
It might weigh a lot less or a lot more than you think as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. I didn't think she was gonna go crazy over this rock, but she she did a live stream last night, and she's talking about this fucking rock. I was like, oh no. I don't have the heart to tell her, because she really likes it. So I think I'm just gonna give it to her.
Yeah, just give her the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, but dude, that Ernie Shell shit, that's beyond belief. You know, they fucking Nicolina and all those people told me to go see him. Go like, the guy's running around like that, dude.
Knife. Yeah. Oh my god. No.
So anyway, I didn't give you the number reports. On this channel, 15, 117, 1636, as of 1203. Yeah.
So Michelle seems to have caught
But then you got the other channels open too. You got the North American Snow Queen Blizzard channel is open right now. So people probably watching a North American Snow Queen Blizzard.
Where's that?
Blizzard channel. What the hell is that?
Where's that?
That's another one of my channels.
On YouTube.
Oh, you never heard of the North American Snow Queen Blizzard channel?
No.
Neither have I. Wow.
It's my alternative channel. It's a backup channel.
Where is it? On YouTube.
I'll send you a link to it. Oh, it's
Yeah, when you want us, everyone
I'll send it to
subbing
you.
up, we need to give everybody it.
Well, let me just get it for you. It's on Lauren's server right now. I'll just paste it to you.
Who's Lauren?
Brutally Lauren.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I have Brutally Lauren as a friend, by the way. So, and she set up a group for people who want to explore other channels. Let's see. North American Snow Queen Blizzard. It's up here. There it is. I'll post it right here. Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right one here. Copy this. Copy the link. Okay. And I'll post it right here in this general chat because there's nothing secret.
Okay. Yeah, you need subs, don't you?
Oh, yeah. But I'm wondering if that, like Kathy did say, are you sure your channel's not shadow banned? I said, I don't think so, but she said, well, maybe you should just start a channel completely separate from your main ones.
What's up with Hatake and fucking M60 now? Did you see that?
Oh, that's between them two. I'm not sure what the story is.
No, I didn't. But I did see she was on the asylum. Did you see that?
No.
I also just posted it in the general chat of our Discord too, so you can see it. And she did.
She should go. She should go over to that community. She should be a part of the boys.
They didn't like her very much.
Really?
Really?
Well, that's one of the reasons why I reached out to her, and then she fucking flipped. I was like, holy crap, man! That's not. I think some, to be honest with you, with her, people fucked with her. I think beyond what we know.
Yeah, that's how it all started out. Was somebody basically started treating her terrible, and then she got mad, and she started kind of returning the favor. If you get my drift.
Yeah, I know, but she went Michelle. She started attacking everyone. She's not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know her. And she just
like I said, somebody started attacking her first, and like I said, she's a Leo, and Leos get tempers, and
yeah, but Michelle, I think she thinks that everyone's attacking her. You know what I mean?
I'm already subscribed to this.
Well, she might have some paranormal or paranoia fears too. That's not impossible.
Michelle, I'm already subbed. This is not a new channel. I've had this ages.
This channel has been around for a while. It was just a channel I created as an alternative channel, and I figured I might as well start growing it. Just as a backup.
Okay.
Do I hear someone ringing my doorbell? No, but you can always check the door anyway. Yeah. Just Jimmy's didn't want to come by and get his rent soon anyway.
How's the dog, Tiger?
Oh, she's lovely. She's biting a bit less, but she's still biting like a little.
Tell you, Wishbone bit my nose.
Did he?
Well, he put his. So I was like kissing him all over the place, and like I kissed the back of his head and went, "Rrr," and he turned around and went, "Rrr," and he put his mouth all like he didn't bite, but he put his friggin' mouth on my fucking nose.
Yes,
Oh.
Grizz, I agree. I think that's exactly what it is, Grizz. I think she's emotionally insecure.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things going on with that lady.
Well, then you need help. You can't go around being like that. You got to get help for it.
David, that might be true too. I'm not going to dismiss the possibility, but I'm not going to try.
I would imagine doing what she does for a living.
She's a paralegal. That's all I know. And
What? I saw a video of her being interviewed, and she was talking about that she's a sex worker.
She is that too, but that's not her main job.
Yeah, I think you know who else was a paralegal? That woman that oh my god, that what the hell was her name? That Southern woman that used to go after Rich Life all the time.
Oh.
Anyway, they're all paralegals, those fucking women. If you're in the drama community, you're fucking paralegal.
But you know, one of the things that makes this channel so special is the fact is that we have a community of people of all different abilities, and yet we're all kind of get together. We try to overcome the disabilities and still be a community. And that's, to me, it feels wonderful. Like, we have people here in this community with special needs. I'm not going to give any names, but there are people here with special needs, and they come here.
Krista, Justin.
Oh, God.
I was thinking about another person that you missed.
Tina, for real. Tina.
Margot. Margot has special needs too. But the thing is that she's, until recently, she didn't really find a community that she felt comfortable in. Now she feels like she's part of something here.
Yeah, no, Michelle, you're right.
So that's what makes this channel unique, is because we're welcome to all people. And I'm trying to make sure that that continues to be a thing.
Well, Michelle, it's very nice of you and everything, but you got to remember that also some of these people they need doctors to help them, Michelle.
Yeah,
they need doctors, but I'm not a medical doctor. I can't help them that area. But that's not the point. I mean, they need the local doctors. They have to get those. But I'm not here for that. I'm more the social side of things. I give them a place to come together.
Yeah, no, you do, Michelle.
Yeah,
I like it.
The point is what makes it about this place is the fact is that everybody here can at least feel like they're part of something special. And we don't tease anyone because of their needs. Most people don't
we kind of do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we do, Michelle. Come on.
A little bit with Tina, but then Tina kind of started it out too.
Yeah, Tina's no angel, Michelle. Tina's no fucking angel.
And you get teased a bit, Michelle, but I get teased. Noodles gets teased. We all get fucking teased.
Yeah, I know we do. Unfortunately.
Well, it's funny. I don't mind laughing at myself.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well,
there's
there's different types of teasing, though. Some of it can be for fun. Some of it, unfortunately, is just downright mean.
Well, Michelle, I mean,
she's right. She's right.
So I mean,
what was the meanest thing you've ever seen, Michelle?
What's that?
What was the meanest thing you've ever seen?
What they did to me, back in the dark years.
Yeah, Michelle.
actually
nobody's
seeing me break down and stream and cry because their abuse was getting to be so heavy. I remember those years. I used to get so pissed off at every one of them, too, the ones that were doing that. And they didn't care if it was hurting Michelle emotionally.
There has been times I've seen that happen, Michelle, and it was awful.
Yeah, and they thought it was funny.
But that doesn't happen anymore.
Not anymore, because I won't let it happen anymore. That's not what this channel is about. We don't want to tear people down. It's not fair to anyone.
So
If
when
you
it was
are a person
happening,
with
Michelle,
disabilities, one of the most important things deep down in your soul you so much want is to fit in. You want to feel like you're part of something. And I absolutely feel that is so important. You know,
Michelle, when that was happening, were you trying to be nice to the trolls? Is
yeah,
that why you let it happen?
tried, but they were not aiming for that. They wanted worse. They wanted blood.
They wanted wrenches. They wanted
wrench. They wanted blood. They wanted me to do 24-hour streams. They wanted me to basically sell my soul to their devil so that I could basically, I didn't do what they wanted. They refused to support me. They refused to sub to my channel. They refused to give me likes. They refused anything. And that's the reason why I was almost ready to walk away from YouTube for good. And if I didn't do anything they wanted, they would strike my channel sometimes. Or some of the stuff that I would be talking about was causing my channel to be in danger of losing my channel. That's the reason why we created the North American Snow Queen Blizzard channel. Which I can still monetize because I'm in good standing with YouTube. Right, once I get the 1,000 subs and 3,000 watch hours, if I choose to do that.
You do have a bit of a problem though, Michelle. If you're streaming on the Blizzard as well as this one, you've got nobody modding over there.
Right, but you're also a mod over there too. I believe me, you actually did join as a mod.
Well, I'm just saying somebody needs to be there, don't they, to make sure there isn't any.
All right. Well, right now I'm also streaming today over there because
I don't know why you're streaming on 2 channels that you.
I'm streaming on 5 channels right now, Tiger.
I know, but
Kick,
why are you
Twitch,
on
D-Live, and the Snow Queen Blizzard and this channel.
Is that a thing now to stream on 2 channels?
Well, Tiger, normally I stream on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and Rumble.
I know, but
all at the same time.
If you're on YouTube, you can only watch one.
Right, but some of the people that originally that were on this channel that unsubbed were still subbed over there. So now they can see the channel again. So they can see the content that they forgot they were subbed to.
The people that unsubbed, you're forcing them. I get it. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, Michelle, I'm going to get on. I've got lots to do today.
Yeah.
So goodbye, everybody.
I got to get ready to place my Instacart order anyway. I'm not going to be buying a lot. I'm just going to buy some milk and cheese and things that I need right now because it's going to be kind of chilly to go outside the next couple of days. So I want to get some things we need for the house. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's the work stuff for me. The noodles, I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, take care, Michelle.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. I want to comment the verse. When I showed it Lauren all the channels I had, she said, "Oh my God, you got all those channels. You got the North American Snow Queen channel. You got Welcome to My World. You got Snow Queen Blizzard. You have oodles and oodles and oodles of channels." It's astronomically crazy. And, but you know what? It's just a thing. But here's something I'd like you guys to do. Regardless which channel you're watching this on, please do subscribe. Or follow if you're on Kick, Twitch, Rumble, okay? Please turn on the bell notifications, okay? So you know when we're live. I don't know if I'm always going to be on a fixed time slot. Some shows I might want to stream unique content on one channel or another. Well, we still got to get something done with World of Warcraft. Yeah, we still got to do something with that. That's another project. Anyway, it's time to get ready to wrap it up. So let's get the blessings out of the way. You got it. May all you guys have a happy and safe day. The stays warmer right now in New England. Get outside, get things done that you've been holding off on, because this is a day to do it. Stay warm, stay safe, and of course, stay dry to avoid hypothermia. And also, remember that we love you, we care about you, we want you safe. We hope that you'll keep us in your prayers and keep us in your mind. Because we do this show every day, every morning, and that's something that takes dedication and pride. And we thank you for that. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget to party on, dude. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michelle and Maria Lumi, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summers